Alright, you can just see here we're just using a standard Dremel. I'm using a small cutting burr to drill the hole in the bottom here. So we'll take our ring. It's going to be loud for a minute, so bear with me. Start off by just cutting a small circle, getting ready to put the batteries in there. I generally start off with just a very small one and then work my way around bigger and bigger, continually testing the battery to make sure it gets a proper fit. I like to carve the space so that the battery is held in snug and doesn't necessarily rely on the finger to hold it in. So we'll keep carving on this for a little bit. Okay. Alright, you can see here we've got our space carved for the battery. This is just something you have to constantly check as you're going so you don't get it too loose. So here's my CR125 1025 battery. And put it in there and you just press down firmly. And you can see once you get it into place, it's pretty much at our desired depth in there. It's held in snug, so I can turn it over. The battery's not going to fall out. Okay, so that's the goal there. That way, if your finger's a little bit smaller than a size 12, which this ring is carved at, you don't have to worry about the finger holding it in place. I can put it on my pinky and size it if I need to. All right, so just push down on one side of the battery. Just pops one end up. Get your fingernail under there. Pop it out. Okay. So that is our battery compartment. Now what we're going to do is drill the hole straight down the center and we're going to install the LED. One thing to remember when carving both the battery space and the hole for the LED is to work it from both sides. Do one side a little bit, then turn it and do the other side and make sure you got everything symmetrical. Alright, so we'll carve a hole for the LED. Okay, you can see there we've got our hole carved for the LED now, and I'm going to take my shaved LED and just make sure that it is the right size. So it fits down in there deep enough, leaving probably a millimeter or two of lip there that we'll work with. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to carve a channel on one side where this longer LED, which is our longer lead, which is our side lead, is going to go. You can see there it's already starting to light up. I'll save the finished product till the end there. We're going to bend that one over and make a little L with it in this channel. The shorter lead is just going to be a nice little length and just bend over, and that contacts the top of the battery. So I'm going to carve the channel now, and we'll get ready to bend the LED, and we're almost there. Okay, now we're going to take our LED. I've got my little channel carved in there. That's where the side lead is going to go. You can see that there. Okay. Now we're going to take our LED, and I'm simply going to take the longer one as the side lead. Just going to bend it over like that. Take this other one, bend it over. Now the one that's going to be our side lead, I'm just going to bend it, make a little L with it here, like so. You can see that. And we're going to get ready to put that in the ring now. Taking our wire snips, the lead that contacts the top of the battery, it's just going to be bent. I'm going to clip it off about right there, And then I'll take the side lead, clip it off somewhere about right there. Now we'll adjust this as we go. Okay. I'm going to take this LED now, okay, put it down in the hole we carved. Now I like the LED simply pressed in, and you press it in right, it holds pretty good. That way if you ever run into a problem and you bend a lead or something like that, the LED just goes out on you, which they shouldn't. You can always just pop it out and put in a new one. So I'm just going to press this down in the channel. Getting the battery set in there. And then I'm going to press the side lead down into the channel so that it does not make contact with the top of the battery. You only want it to make contact with the side. This little one here is going to be the one that contacts the top of the battery. So now you can see it's pressed down in the channel. Nothing should make contact with the top of the battery from the side lead. I'm going to snip off that little bit of excess. Okay. Push it back against the wall of the channel here. Now we're going to hope that everything turns out nicely. And we're going to insert the battery here. Press down firmly. And I make these, like I said, to fit snug. Sometimes I have to take the handle of a file or something like that. Push down on it nice and hard. And make sure things are down there. And voila, we have a glowing Green Lantern ring. Just for effect, I'm going to cut the lights off and let you see what it looks like there. And you can see that I'm not holding the battery in. It fits nice and snug for anybody that has smaller fingers. And there she is. Hope you enjoyed it.